Hi, everyone. Hi. Let me get this all set up on this end. You guys like how I started the live video off with like little one over here just sitting? She's so cute. She's getting more used to the camera. Okay. Sorry, I'm pulling up the chats. So can you guys all tell that little one got a haircut? She got her nails trimmed. She got her hair cut. She doesn't look so scraggly anymore. They gave her this little cute bandana. It says Diva because she's a diva. And she looks a lot better. Look at her. Can you guys tell she got a haircut? She looks so cute. And she's soft, but she really needed to get her nails cut for sure. Definitely needed those. Hi, Desert Runner. Ralph, Gary, and Destination Possible Adventures. And Gnarly. Hi, guys. So I've got some awesome news to share with you guys, but I want to wait a couple of minutes before more people can come into the chat. Because I want to share it with everyone all at once. Right? I thought it would be cute to have little one just sitting here for the beginning of the video. I feel like sometimes she's the real star of the show. Plus, she got her hair cut, so she wanted to show herself off. So it's funny, when I took her to the groomer, when I first walked into the groomer with her, of course I was holding her in my hand, and the ladies that were behind the counter just started laughing. Before they even said hi to me or hello or anything, they literally just started laughing. And I'm like, what are you guys laughing at? And they were like, your dog is just so cute. We can't help but laugh. And I'm like, okay, I know my dog looks crazy when she doesn't have a haircut, but but I thought that was cute when they started laughing. Then they thought she was a puppy because they were like, her teeth is so perfect. They thought she literally was a younger dog. And I was like, no, she's an old lady. She's like almost 10 years old, literally. Hi, Vintage Nomad. So we have 10 people in here right now. Let's see if we can get a few more people before I start telling you guys my good news. Because I have a few things that are good news. So this has been a great week for me, by the ways. Like, I've just been having a very good week this week. With all this news. Hey, Tim. Oh, Gnarly, what kind of dog are you getting? I love dogs. I love animals, period. Hey, Wayne. All right, we're slowly getting some people so I can tell my good news. Our good news. Yay, our good news. How cute is this little bandana they gave her, though? Let's show off your little bandana. Hold on. It says, oh, goodness, hold on. Oh, she's going to growl. It says Diva. Mwah. Because she's a little diva. A medium-sized one. Okay, well, that's a good start. They're the best companions to have for sure. Dogs. So, Kit, does anybody have like any clue as to what my good news is? For the ones that do know about my good news, shh. Ralph, it does have something to do with the job. One of the things, one of my good news things does have something to do with the job. Pretty exciting though, all this stuff. Until then, everyone just say hi. Hello. You guys can watch me give her a treat. And then after I give her a treat and you guys can see all the little tricks that she does, then I'll tell you guys my good news. Show you guys how smart my dog is. All right, come on. Come on. Wait, come here. Sit. Shake. Yay! Lay down. And then give me kisses. Kisses. She's pretty smart. Only when she wants these, though. Only when she wants these. Okay. Let's share Mama's good news. Let's see, which one am I going to go with first? What good news should I share first? Okay. Well, since Ralph guessed something about a job, we'll just start with that one. Hold on. Oh, that sounds so cute, Tim. Oh, my buddy John Bond. Hi, John. Yeah, they always look so cute when they get groomed, and then they get to be a hot mess again. Okay, so good news. So I posted on one of my social media pages that my time was up here soon where I'm at. So my winter seasonal job where I'm at right now, it's getting near for me to move on and my time to be up here. And so everyone knows that I've been looking for a summer seasonal job, preferably on the West Coast. And so I posted on one of my social media pages asking if anybody knew about any summer seasonal jobs on the West Coast or anything. And so I actually had an owner of an off-road shop. Who said something about an off-road shop in here? Somebody did. See, somebody got it. Destination Possible Adventure. So an owner of an off-road shop in Moab, Utah, which is the biggest outdoor paradise for off-roaders and hikers. So an off-road shop in Moab, Utah. The owner contacted me and wants me to come out there and work during the summer seasonal job. And wait till you hear all the stuff they want me to do. This is like, it just kind of sounds too good to be true because number one, it's in Moab. So, but so they want me to come and do some office work there. They want me to mingle with customers and everything at their shop because they're too busy to really mingle with customers, obviously. But they also have a campground that they own that I think is like behind the shop or part on the property or something. But the campground that they have, they've never really concentrated on it or advertised or anything because they've been so busy in their off-road shop. So they didn't have time to really get the campground out there and advertise it and stuff. So they want me to also, with my power of social media, advertise their campground and get that up and running for them and get people to start coming out there to the campground. Then they also want me to, this is going to be the hard part right here. Moab has a lot of off-road events out there due to it being a big outdoor paradise out there. Tons of trails and everything. So they also want me to go to all these events and hand out cards for their company, and then also and then the guy was also like, well, we also expect that you'll probably meet some fellow off-roaders out here, and if you want to put together some trail runs and stuff, go do the trail runs. Or if there happens to be like a trail run that you want to go do and you need to get off work early sometime, by all means, go get off work early. Like, the job just sounds so good to be true, and it's right up my alley. And then the pay that he said, kind of, it's pretty decent pay. And then also, sorry, I'm trying to read some of these comments too. They also said that he also said that they're pretty laid back on, he understands what I'm doing with my traveling and stuff like that, and how I like to go and just explore and everything. So they are willing to work with me if I needed to take some time off and go to Colorado to go, I'm just throwing that out there, Colorado. But if I wanted to go take a little vacay and, explore somewhere or something. So also they offered me to stay on the campground. So yeah, so the job does sound, and it wouldn't surprise me if the owner of this company is watching this video right now, because apparently he's followed me on my social media for a little bit. So if you are, then hey, I'll see you in a couple of weeks. But I'm actually going to be driving out to Moab in a couple of weeks to meet the people at the shop and to meet the owner and everything, and then check out the shop, check out the campground, and just go over everything. So I figure it'd be nice if I actually meet these people face to face, and because honestly, the job just sounds too good to be true, like literally. And the guy was so nice on the phone and everything too when I talked to him. So fingers crossed that me thinking the job just sounds too good to be true is the case. It's just too good to be true. So fingers crossed that everything goes well when I go to Moab. I'm pretty stoked about it. So the only thing that sucks is Moab is 9 hours away from where I'm at. I thought it was a little bit lesser, but it's not. It's 9 hours. So that's going to be a tough one because I only have a certain amount of days off at the job that I'm at right now. I did take an extra day off for that week. So because I don't know if I can drive the whole entire 9 hours there in one day, so that's a lot of driving. So we'll see, because driving a lifted Jeep for 9 hours is a lot. So it's not like driving a car, a normal vehicle. So yeah, so I'm going to drive out to Moab, and I guess they have an RV on their campground that I can just stay in while I'm there, so I don't have to take my trailer or tent camp or anything like that. So I'm really keeping my fingers crossed that this really works out, and I really like, the place when I go out there, because this is right up my alley, literally. Like Moab, off-road shop, campground. What more can I ask for? Like, it's crazy. So that's the first good news. Oh, hey, Desert Deb. Sorry, I'm going back on the comments. Desert Deb, I'm telling them about the job offer in Utah. I think I told you about that. Or I don't know, when you guys were out here, I don't know if I'd gotten that phone call yet. I don't remember. So anyways, that's the first good news. And if all goes well, I'll tell you about that part afterwards. So, the second good news is, I guess well, actually, a week ago, I got an email from this company, and they're a nationwide 4x4 off road company. And I got an email from them about a week ago, a little over a week ago, stating that a couple of people nominated me for this sponsorship that they were trying to. I guess they had an ad out that they were looking for people to sponsor, and so I guess a couple of people, without me knowing, actually nominated me, and so they sent me an email, and I had to fill out all this stuff that they sent me. And then I had to do a small little essay, which I was up all night long doing that essay, making sure I worded it right. So I had to do a small little essay and about why I think they would be good, or why I would be good for their sponsorship, and so on and forth. And so, oh hey, Swamp Donkey. Um, so yeah, so I filled out the essay, sent back the email to them and everything, and then just 2 days ago, what's today? Tuesday. So I think it was 2 days ago. 2 or 3 days ago. I wake up one morning and my phone was ringing. I answer it, and it's somebody asking if Sarah was there. And so they're like, "Oh, well, this is so and so from Red Rock 4x4, and we just wanted to call and welcome you to the team." And so they're one of my new sponsors for, not really for me, for my Jeep. So it's a really good deal. I have to put their decal with their logo on my Jeep, and it's a pretty big decal, so I'm trying to figure out where in the world that's going to go on my Jeep, because I have so much stuff on my Jeep already. And then I have to promote them on my social media pages. I have to post pictures. I have at least twice a month on my Instagram with a picture with their logo on it, whether it be like a picture of my Jeep that has their decal on it or something like that. And then they asked me if I would be able to go to events, and I told them that about the job in Moab, and that they seemed pretty laid back. And if I end up getting that, then it would probably be doable that I'd be able to go to events. So I would have to go to some events and represent them and blah, blah, blah. So pretty stoked about that. And then my friends get a little discount code too, so where they can get discounts off some of their products. But it's pretty huge because they're a nationwide company. Like, people all over the United States order from this company. They use their products and so on and forth. So for me to get that sponsorship was amazing. And I still don't even know who nominated me for their sponsorship. So whoever did, thank you. Thank you. That was pretty awesome. So those are my two good news. Sponsorship and maybe a job. um so yeah, so it's I'm pretty stoked about all that. Now, all of this within a week. I get all this good news. So I've literally just been running around like on cloud nine uh with all this news and everything. So pretty stoked. Let's see. Oh yeah. Everybody hit the like button, please. I always forget about that. Hit the like button. Hold on. Little one says hit the like button. Say, that little button right down there. Hit it. See? Grumpy says it. So, Ralph, right now, no, they will not. I'm not physically getting paid, but they said, so I'm getting For all their products and everything, we'll just say this: I get a great deal on their products. It's more than a great deal. And they're sending me a bunch of free merchandise and a lot of free things too, which I should be getting in the mail. They said within 3 weeks. But if I go to any events, they do pay for my gas, and they will pay for my lodging, is what they said, which would probably be camping because I don't stay in hotel rooms. Even if somebody else is paying for it, I prefer to camp. So I'm sure if things work out and everything goes good, maybe that would probably be an option down the road. So yeah, those are my good news. I'm pretty stoked. Um, so that week, hmm, that week that I go to Moab, I'm leaving on the 23rd that week. So I'll be back here that Wednesday night. So I might not be going live that Wednesday night. Maybe I can go live like a day early and I can go live from the off-road shop. If things work out and everything goes great. And then you guys could see the off-road shop. Pretty stoked. So yeah, so I got to drive 9 hours to Moab. That's going to be a long drive, and I really hope that I can do it because she's just a co-pilot. She's not going to help me drive. Ideally, I would like to be able to just do it all in one day so I can have more time to stay there. But I'm not going to overdo myself either. Wish it wasn't so far away. So with things falling in place here, I'll go ahead and tell you guys this also. So with things falling into place like they are right now, my goal when I left Vegas and bought this travel trailer and just decided to start traveling and so on forth, which I did for like a few months. Full-fledged travel didn't even work. Obviously I knew I had to get another job, and that's why I'm here where I'm at right now. So my whole goal is to be able to not have to pick up these summer seasonal jobs eventually, and I can just travel full time and just explore Mother Nature and off road and hike and everything in all these states, and just do it full time. That's my goal. So when I feel like I'm able to do that and not have to pick up these seasonal jobs and so on forth, I'm going to sell my travel trailer that I have right now, because realistically, just traveling all over the place, towing this trailer, it'd be so much easier if I had something smaller like a teardrop camper that weighed less than 1,000 pounds. And honestly, I'm not. It's just me and her, her. So it's just us. Um, we don't need something this huge, and I'd be happy with just a teardrop and just put a canopy outside, and there'd be like a little outdoor kitchen in the back of the teardrop. I'd be happy with just that and being able to travel. So that's my goal, and I'm aiming to hopefully do that by the end of this year. So what if I do get this summer job, once I'm working somewhere and I dedicate myself to a job and tell them I'm going to be there for a certain time, I'm definitely going to stay there for the whole entire time. When I say I'm hoping to do this by the end of the year, I'm talking about the end of the year, so, and hopefully I can do that. I'm, I'll miss the space. I'm gonna have all of outdoors as the extra space for sure. Um, so yeah, so that's my goal. Like, just be able to travel full time and do it full time. So with that being said, I am starting a Patreon account. I've had a lot of fellow YouTubers tell me I need to start a Patreon account, and so I'm going to start a Patreon account. So the Patreon account is going to help me move forward to do what I'm trying to do, which is be able to travel more and be able to get more video content out for you guys and just do that. I'll be able to share more videos because I'll have more time to go and explore, and won't have to worry about working 4 or 5 days a week and only having 2 days off to go explore these places. So I am starting the Patreon account, and I was hoping to get the Patreon account up before I did this live video so I could be like, here's the link. but um but I haven't been able to. I wasn't able to get it up. I was actually working on it right before I started this live video. So once I get off the live video with you guys, then I'm going to finish getting the Patreon account up and going. So the Patreon account will be up tomorrow. And it's obviously going to be under Wandering Gypsy. So I already picked out my name and everything on it. I'm already like halfway done setting it up. Look, another social media thing for me to figure out. So yeah, so that's the only reason why. But I don't want you guys to think that I'm not going to be continuing posting on YouTube, because I am. I'm definitely going to continue doing live videos once a month and posting my videos twice a week on YouTube. But I'm just going to have separate content over on my Patreon. So more into my personal life and behind the scenes stuff maybe on my video and everything. So my trailer, Larry, I already mentioned that to him, trust me. I told him, I said, hey, the end of the year I'm going to be selling my trailer. You should buy it. It's a brand new trailer. It's a 2021 and I've only had it for 7 months. Oh, Odie Slim, I do have a PayPal account. It's in the link actually in the description under this live video right here. So that's Desert Deb is on top of it. See? Speaking of, I need to pull my PayPal account up. So yeah, I do have a PayPal account, and people do donate through my PayPal, which is so amazing, and it definitely goes into my savings because I got to save up now for the gas money to drive all the way to Moab. That's going to be a nice little penny. So pretty much all the money that you guys donate in my PayPal goes to savings. So I can do what I want to do full time, and that's just travel full time. And I do appreciate it, guys. I do. Oh, I'm probably going to get a notification that I have to accept this on my phone. Sorry. So yeah, any donations and everything definitely always help, and I do appreciate it. Apparently, little one appreciates it too. She's going crazy. Hey, that's enough. Hey, hello. Oh no, no more. No. The neighbor's outside, so she's barking at the neighbor right now. Okay, so. Oh, and back to Swamp Donkey for I'll Miss the Space. So I've always been pretty minimalist. I've never been a materialistic person, hence no makeup. Yeah, I've never been a materialistic person. That's why when I moved into my trailer, it was very easy for me to get rid of all my stuff. Like I even donated so much stuff because I just didn't want to have the time to sell it. So I donated it to these charities and stuff. But so yeah, so even for camping, I'm so much happier even when I have this trailer. I'm so much happier sleeping in my tent, literally. I love sleeping in my tent. I just feel like sleeping in my tent and more with nature, if that makes sense. This, I feel like I'm still in a house, sort of, even though it's extremely small and very small for an apartment or anything. But I think in the long run, I know I'd be happier with something smaller. So I think once I sell this, I'll just go get me a small little teardrop camper. And there's so many teardrop campers that I can find great deals on because I'm looking at them all the time. So yeah. I don't think I'm going to miss the space. I'm going to have so much more time though. When I sell this trailer and traveling full time with Mother Nature more, that it's not even going to bother me that I have just this little small travel trailer. So, or not travel trailer, camper, teardrop camper. Oh, sorry. My grill on my Jeep. So the picture, my thumbnail on this live video is a picture with my grill painted. So yes, actually the day that my friend came over and helped me paint my grill, and I'm actually glad that he came over and helped paint the grill because he did so much better than what I started out doing. So the picture, yeah, the thumbnail has my new grill on it, the painted grill. So the weather was 60. It's gotten warm here during the day, but at nighttime it's back down to 30s. But that day it was, I think the high was 66 degrees. And then the night was like 30 something degrees. It's so weird. So we did it on that day when it was 66 degrees. And he put three coats on it. And yeah, it's been I think I did it like 2 days after my last live video when I was talking about it, so last Friday, and it looks great. Like it looks amazing. Let's see. It's already dark outside, otherwise I was gonna go outside and show you guys the grill. So yeah, so we because I only did a little bit, he painted the whole entire grill for me. There's no scratches in it. There's no, like, it looks perfect. It looks really good. It's like a matte black. And then I ordered off of Amazon, I ordered the red Jeep decal to put back over my letters Jeep, my Jeep emblem on the grill because it was black after painting it. And that came in, so now I have a black grill with the red Jeep emblem on the front. So it looks pretty awesome. And then I'm also, the first video that I'm going to post on my Patreon, I actually did a video of like the outside of my trailer and everything. And well, that's part of the video that I'm posting. It's like a couple of things in that video, but part of it has a video of the outside of my trailer and then my Jeep with the black grill and the red Jeep emblem. And then it shows my trailer and it just shows my little setup that I have out there and everything. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh, Desert Runner, that's awesome. A CJ5. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I love CJs. So yeah, it's been a good week, guys. Very good week. And for all you people that know Larry, I went to go meet Larry the other day, and he's the one who helped me out, showing me how to do the Patreon and everything, because all I could think about was, oh my God, something new for me to figure out. We're going to start losing these dreadlocks right here. Just kidding. So yeah, so I drove all the way in town and went and met Larry, and he's so nice and helped me, showed me how to set up a Patreon account. So, and then next week, he's gonna start filming me for the second retrace video. Like the first one he did with AJ, which was amazing. He did a great job on that. Um, he wants to do another retrace video with me, so we're gonna start filming that on next week. I can't wait. I'm excited for that. And little one gets to be in the video too. She has a little part in the video. Perfect timing because she just got her hair cut and groomed. So Ralph, where I'm at right now, it's a summer seasonal job. So, and on the contract that they had here, it said that we could leave whenever we wanted to. But their season here doesn't end till June 1st is when their season ends. So this place in Moab does want me to start like a lot earlier. So yeah, it's just something that we're gonna have to discuss because I don't want to. They were really nice here because I'm the one who contacted them here and asked them if I could come and work the winter season here because I knew them, and so they actually were very nice and made room for me to come here. And they're amazing people. The family that owns this place, awesome people. Um, so I don't want to leave them high and dry and stuck with who's going to take my position for the rest of the season because they've had a rough season this year with trying to find steady employees. Nobody wants to work out here, I guess. So, so yeah, so I am going to give them a proper notice and let them know exactly when I'm leaving. And I'm not going to leave too soon. Probably in April is when I'm going to leave and go to the next place. The other place wants me to be there by March. They said their busy season is from March to September. So I don't know. It's something that we're going to discuss for sure. Oh, Tim, my Jeep is a 2015. 2015. It's a JK. I am in Tacoma, California right now working at a hot springs resort. One of my videos on my channel, I did a video of this hot springs resort that I'm working at. They wanted me to also do like a recent video for them because all the stuff that was up on YouTube about their property here was all really old. So I did a video of the property where I'm working at. It's called Delights. So if you just scroll down underneath my videos and you look for the hot spring resort that I videoed, that's where I'm working at. It's a great job. Like I said, the owners here are awesome. The whole family, the mother and the dad, and then the kids. But they're not really kids; they're adults, but they're kids. And then the grandkids. They're all pretty awesome. It's a good family to work for, and good atmosphere, good vibe. And then we're literally in the middle of the mountains and in the middle of the desert. It's like 30 something minutes to get to the nearest town for groceries and stuff. So it's like right up my alley. And I get to use the hot springs whenever I want to, as long as I'm not working. And they gave us a place to stay out here, all the employees. So it's definitely a great gig. And the other employees that work here are pretty awesome too. So I've made some great friends with them. I hope to keep in touch with it. They're all travelers also, so hopefully I get to keep in touch with them when we all leave and go to our next destinations. Ralph, no, I'm not gonna do. Just because I have my Patreon account doesn't mean I'm gonna stop with my YouTube. I'm gonna continue doing everything that I'm doing with my YouTube the way that I, am right now. I'm gonna continue doing that in the future. I'll still do a live video with you guys because I love talking to you guys. um, so I'll still do a live video once a week, and then I'll still post my videos, on Monday and Fridays. At least I tried to post those videos on Monday and Fridays. So, I'm still trying to get those watch time hours also, by the ways, guys, for this channel. So, I clearly have the subscribers, but I don't have enough watch time hours yet. So, I'm still trying to get those watch time hours. So, if everybody can just watch all my videos, that'd be great. Share my videos. I don't know. Press the like button down there. So yeah, so I still have to get all my watch time hours. So I'm still going to do what I'm doing on YouTube, even with my Patreon account. It's just my Patreon account. I'm probably gonna do a few more live videos on there, and then like I'll probably do it. It's definitely gonna be a lot more stuff, personal stuff, like about my life and everything, and then probably like I'm still trying to figure the Patreon thing out. So, yeah. It's going to be, I'm probably going to do like part 2 videos on there. I'm going to do a little bit more live videos on my Patreon account. And do like some behind the scenes stuff so you guys can laugh at what I really have to go through making these videos. Yes, the donating on PayPal helps tremendously too. Definitely helps tremendously. Because, yeah, honestly, where I'm at, not really making too much money where I'm at here. It's a great job and everything, but it's not really that great money. It's getting me by. So that's always good. And it gets her by. There she goes. There she goes. How cute is she, guys? She's so cute. And there's Dave. Hi, Dave. Hi, Donna. Ralph, no, PayPal doesn't keep, PayPal hasn't kept anything that's been donated to me yet. It's been absolutely free. The only thing they keep is if I want the money transferred into my bank account right away, they take like a little percentage, like not much at all. But if I want it transferred into my account like within 1 to 3 days, not right away, then they don't take anything. So PayPal hasn't taken any of my any money out of my donations yet. And that's why I use PayPal, because they don't take anything, which is good. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked to go to Moab in a couple weeks when I go out there to check it out. I'm just hoping that there's no snow on the ground. When I drive out there, because I'm not very familiar with driving in snow. I Hi Philip. Yeah, so I suck driving in the snow, let alone on highways or anything like that. So I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that there's no snow on the ground when I drive out there in a couple weeks. Hmm. Hmm. That's right. It does rarely snow in Vegas, and that's why I'm not used to driving in the snow. um, but up in the mountains outside of Vegas, I've gone up there and played with some other friends that had Jeeps, and we've gone up there, hit a trail and stuff. And I remember the first time that I went on one of the trails that had snow on it, I was a little all over the place because it was my first time. And then not only that, I barely trust other people's driving skills. So when I'm on the road, I'm always paranoid about other drivers, let alone in snow. So, but I looked up the weather and right now it looks pretty good. So, doesn't look I looked up the weather for the next 10 days. And then I also looked up I googled when Moab gets snow, and I guess they get snow from November to January is when they get all the big snow. But you never know. It is Utah. And then if I go to Utah, the Mormons out there love this face right here. Mormons love me. I'm being sarcastic. The Mormons think I'm Satan's daughter, apparently. And Utah's like Mormon country. And I have nothing against the Mormons or anything like that. So, but they give me every time I go to Utah, I get the most evil looks from people and they're not very nice to me. And I already know it's because of all the tattoos that I have and probably the crazy hair. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna have to get used to that for a few months straight. I got used to it when I would go out there for just like a couple of days because I went to Utah a lot for hiking and off roading when I lived in Vegas. And just being out there for the couple of days or for the day or whatever, I would just laugh when I would get all those looks and everything. But now I have to, if I go out there for the summer, I'm going to have to deal with it for months. well, well, see, somebody donated in my PayPal. I'm not going to mention any names anymore, so, um, but thank you, that person. My internet on my laptop is really being slow. Desert Dad, people are very judgmental and it's very sad. It really is. When I first started traveling in my trailer, I was always, well, I still am. I stay at established campgrounds just because I'm a single female. And all these campgrounds that I would stay at, I'm the kind of person that I'll say hey to people. I try to introduce myself, especially if they're my neighbors and stuff. So I would always try to say hi to people. I'd wave, and everybody would just turn around real fast, like they didn't even see me. Um, But all the campgrounds for the first couple of months that I was traveling, nobody would talk to me, literally. And it was hurting my feelings at first, but then fine, I just got used to it. But like literally, I would say hi, hello, wave. They would wave at everybody else. You'd see them hanging out with the other neighbors, but no, it was like I had some kind of disease or something. And so I went to, when I got to North Dakota, and I was at the campground in North Dakota, I was up there for like a little over a week. Um, this big, huge RV comes and pulls up beside out. It was like two couples. And I was actually outside of my trailer. And they get off of their RV and they're all like, hi. And I'm like, what? I was like, I wasn't used to that. I was like taken aback. And so they were like, hey, how are you? And then they just start talking to me. And I was like in shock because I just went months without people speaking to me or replying to me or anything. And so when I told them about that, one of the ladies was like, well, nothing against you, but it's probably A, because you're a single female. And if you had a guy traveling with you or a significant other, they'd probably come and talk to you more. And it's probably because of your crazy hair and your tattoos, which I already knew the crazy hair and tattoos, but I didn't think about the single female part. So it was very refreshing talking to those people. They were so nice after months of people ignoring me and being rude to me. So so yeah, so they kind of made that a little bit better. And then after I left Dakota, I went to South Dakota, and that was during the Sturgis bike rally. So of course the bikers all talked to everybody, so they were real nice, and that was refreshing on the campground. I had the bikers to talk to me. But at first, I was a little offended that everybody just kept being rude to me at all the campgrounds and wouldn't talk to me or anything. That let me tell you guys what I wanted to do. I'm all about spreading kindness and trying to help people out and everything. And so I wanted to literally get my friend to make this decal of my trailer, like the rear part, and it was going to say spread kindness. And one side was going to have the yellow smiley face, and the other one was going to have a heart that was tie dye. And I was going to get some black magic markers, and everywhere that I went, I was going to have people, I was going to go introduce myself, whether they liked it or not. And I was going to give them the black magic marker, and I was going to ask them to write something kind on my trailer, whether it be a kind quote or have a nice day, just anything, some kind of kindness I wanted them to write on my trailer. So I was going to have my whole trailer just almost graffitied with people signing it and writing a kind thing on my trailer, because even if they were a rude person or not a nice person, for that 1 minute or however long it took them to write a kind thing on my trailer, it brought some kindness to them. And that's what I wanted to do. The only reason I didn't do it is because after I posted on one of my social media pages that I was actually going to do that, a lot of people started commenting saying that a lot of RV campgrounds do not let RVs come in that are graffiti. And then also I started thinking about it that eventually I'm probably going to sell this trailer, and I don't think I'm going to be able to sell the trailer with writings all over it. So that's what I wanted to do, and I thought that would be pretty awesome because it would just bring kindness in these people's life for just a minute or so. I thought it was pretty cool. Oh, thank you, Tim. Ralph, it's funny that you say that because actually, I've gotten, it seems like I've gotten along better with the older people than I have people that are younger than me or people that are my age. So like the people at the in North Dakota, the two couples that came off that RV, they were all in their 70s, and they started talking. They were the first people that spoke to me in months since I had been traveling. And then there's this little cute little Russian lady that comes out here to this resort where I'm staying at, and she stays out here for a couple of months, and she's parked right next to me. And me and her have bonded right away. Like today for lunch, she invited me over for tea, and literally I felt like I was having a tea party with this little lady. She was so awesome. I thought I was just going over there for tea, but I walk into her trailer. She's got a whole spread out of vegetables, cheese, and sauces and bread. So I had like a little tea party lunch with my little old lady neighbor, and I think she's probably in her early 70s, maybe mid 70s. Um, so yeah, so I feel like I've bonded more with older people than anybody else. This little lady next to me, she's so cute. Love her. Guys, sit here and stare at little one for a minute. I'll be right back. Sorry, I'm also trying to get stuff prepared for my dinner tonight. Oh, happy early birthday, Tim. 61 is still young. It is still young. What are you talking about? I have a friend of mine, Jay, and if you're watching right now, Jay, love you. He's one of my closest buddies, actually. He's a fellow Jeeper from Vegas. Um, Jay's like in his early 70s. I think it's early 70s. And he's actually one of my closest friends. And this guy, Jay, he thinks he's like 21 years old. Literally 21 years old. So he kills me. You're as old as you feel. Age is just a number. Swamp Donkey, North Dakota, I fell in love with North Dakota. Both of the Dakotas I fell in love with. Absolutely beautiful places. Like, I want to go back there and spend between the Dakotas, both of them. I would love to go back there and spend like a whole summer out there just to explore both of those states. There's so much to see and do out there. And I was out there, I was in North Dakota for a little over a week, and then I went to South Dakota for a little over 3 weeks. And I still feel like there's so much to see and do out there. Oh, sorry, hold on. No, you gotta go get back on camera. Go get back on camera. Stay, stay, stay. I'll be right back. Okay. Okay, sorry. Little one didn't entertain you guys. I gotta turn my heater on, it's cold. Oh, thank you, Deb. I bet you, Deb's or Deb, I bet you this pillow right here is your favorite. She'll know what I mean. Oh, yeah. It's tough when you have your ex's names on you. So this hand tattoo. So let's do the story behind this hand tattoo. So my ex, I actually was married one time. Shocking. So my ex-husband, I've never been a jewelry person. I do not like jewelry. I don't like rings. I don't like necklaces, earrings. I just don't like jewelry. So when we got married almost 20 years ago, that's how long it's been, I was one of those people that got his name on my ring finger as our ring. So I'm sure he was pretty glad that he didn't have to go spend thousands of dollars on a ring for me because I didn't want a ring. And then he tattooed my name on his ring finger too. So that marriage lasted less than a year. Yes, less than a year. And so I was stuck with his name on my ring finger. Yay. So yeah, so I covered it up at first with just some leaves over my knuckles. And then I didn't like the way that it just looked, just having my knuckles tattooed. It didn't look right. So then I just got the tattoo of the girl. It's just some random girl crying. Kind of fits me perfectly, all the emotional pain and stuff. So that's the tattoo that I have on my hand. It's pretty old. I got it done a long time ago, so it's pretty cool though. Definitely one of my most painful tattoos besides this. That's why this isn't finished. So, hi, Catherine. And there's Anna. Hi, Anna. 3 marriages and 3 divorces. I hope you didn't get all their names tattooed on you, Ralph. I only got 1 marriage under my belt. That's good enough. Just a piece of paper. I've actually now been single for 3 years. I'm kind of accepted that with my lifestyle that I have right now. I think it's probably going to be a few more years that I remain single. So it's just going to be me and this little munchkin right here for the next couple of years. I'm still trying to concentrate on myself and trying to get myself better mentally and as a person before I can even think about that again. Oh yeah, Odie, over the ribs is pretty, that's pretty painful too. Definitely your ribs. I think my most painful tattoos were probably my ribs, my hand, and this was number 1 painful. Like this is a cover up and I still have a lot more to go and I couldn't take the pain, so I haven't been back yet to get this finished. So it's like a halfway done tattoo. What are you doing, little one? Do you want to come up here? Come up here? Come on. For the ones that just joined, oh, okay, she's being grumpy. Little one got a haircut. Since last time you guys seen her, she got a haircut. She's being a little grumpy one right now. Oh, she's being grumpy. She wants her toy. Marriage takes a lot of work. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if you find that right person, I guess it wouldn't be a lot of work. You guys just focus on things. That would be, like, ideally. Catherine, she's half Chihuahua, half Terrier, actually. When she gets her hair cut, like she just had done Monday, when she gets her hair cut, she looks more like a Chihuahua. Yes, I'm talking about you. You want to come back up? Come back up? Say hey to everyone? You gonna be a good girl? Oh, be a good girl. Be a good girl. She gets grumpy a lot, but she's an old lady. She's an old lady. I guess in dog years, she would be like 70 years old. So she's older than her mama. Dave, your dogs are your best friend. That is my best friend right there. For sure, my best friend. I would be lost if I didn't have her. Yes. And I'm so glad that for her old age, she's in great health. Catherine, you know that saying, 3 strikes and that's it. 3, you're out. Let's see if I can get this up and going again. Well, at least it's my laptop being slow this time and not the phone this time. Last time we kept getting cut off because the internet was pretty bad. Well, Catherine, 16 years, that's I'm gonna say that's a keeper right there. That's pretty good. So everyone that just is recently joining, I waited a little bit when I started this live video to announce my great news, but I just couldn't hold it any longer. So I announced I had a few great news to share with everyone, and so at the beginning of this video, I announced what those great news was. So it was 2 things that I got to share with everyone. One is about a job, and then I also got a sponsorship for my Jeep. So those were the two good news. So after this video is over with, just go back to the beginning of the video, and it's just a couple of minutes in because, yep, I couldn't wait to share it with everyone. So that you'll be able to hear what my good news was. It's been a great week for me. I've been on cloud nine. I don't know if you guys could tell I'm in such a chirpier mood. I don't have the job yet. The job was just presented to me, and I'm going to meet the people though in a couple weeks in Moab, an outdoor paradise. I'm so excited about that. Even if they would have called me and said, hey, we'd like you to come be a janitor for our middle school and clean our middle school and the toilets and everything. And our middle school is in Moab, Utah. Would you like to come? Yeah. It's Moab. I'd even do that. Boy, I'd be happy doing it, but I'd be in Moab. Thank you, Tim. Yes, it's definitely been a great week for me. So I've definitely had a very good week this week. I've kind of literally just been on cloud nine this whole entire week. It seems like everything that I've been trying to do and everything that I want to do has just kind of been falling into place, more and more. And this week just really proved all that. So, yeah, makes me feel good. I am in the direction of really succeeding in what I really want to do, and that's just a full-time travel. Not pick up these seasonal jobs anymore. Full-time travel. And like I said, then I'll be putting out more content and more videos and exploring more places. Yeah, it'll be great. And I won't have this big trailer. Speaking of the trailer, so everybody that Larry and knows Larry, you guys should tell him he should just get my trailer when I go to sell it. Why is it being so slow? Close out some of this stuff. Desert Deb, I don't think the X5. I don't know. I don't know what the X5. I have no clue. I mean, this trailer dry weight weighs 2,741 pounds, so it's under 3,000 pounds dry weight. Odie, why did you say happy birthday, Sarah? It's not my birthday, hon. My birthday's June. In June. That's my birthday. Yeah, Catherine, I saw Larry's, I was, at his live stream this morning for, like, the first little bit of it. And then I had a lot of stuff I had to do. I saw he was in a little bit of down spirits. I'm gonna see him in a couple of days because he's going to be filming me for his next retrace video. So, um, and then I have a really good friend of mine that's going to be in town, so she'll probably come out while we're filming that. So I'll get him to laugh in that night or something. Oh, so my friend forgot about this. This is another good news. Um, so this is how I started. This is how I made up my mind and decided I wanted to travel and go be with Mother Nature and everything. So I was in Sedona, Arizona, and I was in Sedona, Arizona about a year ago for this off-road event, and I was doing a trail with some fellow off-roaders, the group that I was with, and we were on top of a mountain, and we were looking at the scenery and stuff on top of the mountain after going up the trail and everything. And here comes this girl and this forerunner, and she comes pulling up beside my Jeep, and she's like, "Oh, are you with all these people?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then she starts talking to me, so we get out of our vehicles, and we're like talking to each other. And it turns out that she was a traveler, and that she traveled in her forerunner, and um, she was towing a travel trailer, and she had been doing it for a couple of years, and she did it by herself. And I was like, oh, I was like, this sounds interesting. I was like, I'd love to pick your brain about this. And so I asked her if she wanted to go do a hike the next day so I could pick her brain about this lifestyle that she was living. So we were supposed to go do a hike the next day after meeting her. Well, that same trail that I was on, my Jeep ended up breaking down. Go figure. 5 hours away from Vegas. So my Jeep broke down, and so I couldn't go meet her to go do a hike the next day. But instead, we were messaging each other, and I started asking her questions and everything. Why did she start her traveling, and blah, blah, blah. So it turned out that she shared her story with me. So the reason why she started traveling was because her brother uh, committed suicide, and it was a murder suicide with him and his wife. And he had a hard time dealing with that, obviously. And so she really loved the outdoors and everything. And so she just picked up and sold everything that she had. And her way of dealing with what happened with her brother was to just go be in the outdoors and just start traveling and exploring. And she said that it definitely helped her out a lot, and so on forth. And when she told me that story, I didn't even tell her about what happened with me. She did not even know my story. So, of course, I shared my story with her about my dad and everything. And so, just after talking to her that day with the messaging and stuff, I just felt like the universe somehow brought me and her together, and it was a sign that maybe this is going to be the way that's going to help me deal with my situation. And so when I got back to Vegas, I just started doing the research on how I was going to be able to travel, what should I travel with, like just doing all this research and planning and trying to look for a trailer and stuff. And so yeah, so she was my inspiration to start doing what I'm doing right now. And thank God I met that girl. She's so awesome too. Like, we've kept in touch, not as much, but every once in a while we will message each other and stuff. Um, but thank goodness I met that girl, because it definitely, I think, me starting to travel and get out of Vegas and everything definitely mentally helped me a lot better. Uh, and it's definitely my way of dealing with everything that I went through and stuff. So, anyways, she does a lot of competitions for like shooting and stuff, and um, she's sponsored by all these people and everything for guns and everything. She's a cute little tiny girl, so she's perfect for this, and she's pretty good at what she does. She has lots of sponsorships for what she does, and she travels and everything. So she is going to Vegas for some gun show that's there for a week, and she knew that I was close by. So she's actually coming out to where I'm at with her husband, and they're going to stay out here where I'm at for like 3 days. And I'm pretty excited because the girl that inspired me to start my traveling, I get to see again. So I'm pretty stoked about that. So she'll be here this Saturday. So pretty excited for that. Definitely an awesome girl. And she, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't even thought about doing this, honestly. Right? Couldn't have picked a better place than Sedona. Like seriously. It's definitely a very spiritual place. A little overpopulated with tourists, but definitely a very spiritual place. And it's just crazy how the universe will bring people together like that. Like it's that's we had such similar stories about what happened to us and everything, and yeah, it's just crazy. So crazy. Oh wow, Tim, 44, that's young. It's very young. Oh, that's how old I am. I'm 44. I almost forgot how old I was. Be right back. Talk to everyone on camera. Did everyone chat with little one? Oh, thank you, Catherine. She looks a lot better now that she got her hair cut and her nails trimmed and bathed. Nah, she always looks cute. Oh, see, Ralph was talking to her. Did you respond to Ralph? Did you respond to him? He said, "Little one, what's up?" That's her way of responding. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I know. I know. I love you. I love you. I love her. I sing to my little one like once a day. So I sing her a song. And she seems to like it, so I guess my voice isn't too bad. But I do. I sing. So one of my favorite bands is Rising Appalachia. You guys should look them up. Amazing. They're two sisters. I think I talked about this last week or the week before. But they're two sisters from the East Coast, and they sing together, and their voices are amazing and memorizing. So their music is very awesome. So Rising Appalachia is their name. Um, so all their songs is what I sing to her once a day. Not all their songs, but um, so I just pick a song of theirs, and then once a day I sing it to her. And she just gets mesmerized, and she stares at me while I hold her and I sing. Oh no, Catherine, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry. I honestly wouldn't know what to do if I lost my little one. Did I make what? This? Did I make this? So, this right here, I have a friend of mine named Kat that lives in Vegas, and she does decals. So pretty much a lot of my decals on my Jeep. She did my decals on my Jeep. Her business is called, because I think she has an Etsy too that people can order off of. But her business is called Sin City Designs. Her and her husband Brian, they own it, and they do decals and everything. They do an amazing job. So I basically told her what I wanted, and she's the one who designed that for me. And yeah, and then I put it on the wall. It took me forever to put it on there, but I'm the one who put it on there, and she's the one who designed it. I pretty much tell her what I want because I'm not an artist and I can't come up with all this stuff, and she just designs it and puts it up there. So yeah, she did a pretty good job. Pretty good job. Oh, it's getting hot in here. It's hot, little one. It is hot. They do lie to get. I almost said the word. I can't say the word. TREATSs. I just gave her some of those, so. Oh, they act like they're the best dog in the whole world when you say that word. That's cute. So yeah, so I'm pretty happy and excited of all the stuff that I have coming up, and pretty excited to see my girl this weekend too when she gets here. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Um, I'm gonna try to do a video with her so I can at least introduce you guys to her. Introduce y'all to the girl that inspired me to do what I'm doing right now. And yeah. And then the following week is when I'll be going to Moab to meet these people about the job, and hopefully that all does well, and that works out and I end up taking the job. So everyone keep their fingers crossed for that. Okay, so Anna, I had a off-road shop from Moab, Utah, and I'm sure you're not pretty familiar with Moab, Utah. So Moab, Utah is a big, huge outdoor paradise. Like it's huge. It's really known for its trails that they have on the West Coast. Like it's pretty much one of the most popular cities on the West Coast for their trails that they have, whether it be hiking or off-roading. Tons of off-roading trails too. They do off-roading events out there all the time. Like it's a well-known place. And beautiful place. Absolutely beautiful. Um, so I had this off-road shop contact me from Moab, and they want me to come out and work there for the summer season and do some office work. They want me to go to these off-road events and hand out cards and so on forth. Um and then they have a campground that they're going to let me stay on, and they want me to get the campground advertised and everything because they haven't had a chance to do it themselves. So I'm really just telling this in a short thing, because I already told everybody else in the beginning of the video, but it's at the beginning of the live video. But it's like a dream job, and it almost sounds too good to be true because it's like right up my alley. First of all, Moab. I mean, it's Anna. You got to look up Moab, Moab, Utah, and that'll explain it all right there. So I'm going out there not next week, but the week after to go meet the people and see the place and everything. And so I'm driving 9 hours to go see this place and go over everything. So, oh, is Ralph leaving? Bye, Ralph. Good night. So, oh yeah, and Arches National Park is right next to Moab. So, yeah, it's like I'm gonna be in heaven if I take this job. So, um, but like I said, it just sounds too good to be true. So I want to go out there and meet the people, and I want to scope out the place and everything. They definitely know that it could be beneficial for both of us. I could definitely get that campground up and running and bring people there. I'm a very sociable person. I'm going to meet fellow off-roaders out there because that's my whole thing. Every time I go to a different state, I'm always looking for Jeeps, and I can tell whether they're an off-roader or if it's just a Jeep decorated. And when I see a fellow off-roader, I go and introduce myself, and I'm like, hey, I'm traveling and I love to meet fellow off-roaders, and I'd love to go hit a trail with you guys. So I am a people person, so I think I'll do pretty good at that job. So I'm pretty stoked, pretty excited for it. Hi, Kevin. And there's tons to see in that area. Yes, Gnarly. I always say, too, I've always said for years that Utah's one of my favorite states because I think it's one of the most beautiful states that we have here. Like, I mean, I haven't seen all 50 states yet, but from the states that I have seen, Utah is probably at the top of the list. Actually, it's probably my number one out of all the states that I have seen. Um, but that whole area where Moab is and everything, I haven't really done a whole lot of exploring. So it's in that area. So I'm pretty stoked to be able to do that. Yeah, Tim, one of the things I am a little nervous about too is obviously Utah gets snow. um, and I am not a professional when it comes to driving in snow. And I am a nervous wreck just driving my Jeep alone in snow. so, so I was nervous that by the time I left here, if I did take the job, towing my trailer to Utah, and if there was still going to be snow on the ground, I'd probably be a nervous wreck. So, our nighttime security guy that works where I'm at right now, he's an older gentleman. He's so nice, very nice guy. He's offered that if I get the job and I go to Utah for the job, he's offered to actually tow my trailer to Utah for me, and as long as I give him, pay for his gas, and then I'm gonna give him a couple extra dollars, obviously, for the time. But he's never been to Utah, so that's why he offered, because he's like, oh, this is gonna be perfect for me to at least see Utah by driving through it. So that was very nice of him, because I don't want to tow anything at all whatsoever, even if it was a 10-pound thing. I don't want to tow anything in snow. And I just have a feeling there may be like a little bit of snow still on the ground by the time I get out there, and I'm just not taking my chances. So, and I'll get out there a lot quicker with somebody towing it with their truck. so I'm definitely going to take him up on that offer. I just have to pay for his gas. Obviously, I'm not going to make him pay for his own gas by doing me a favor. And then give him a couple extra dollars. So that's a lot less stress, me trying to tow in snow. Yeah, he is. It was very nice of him to offer that. So yeah, so I've also been watching the weather constantly. Like right now, it doesn't say that they're getting snow. I'm just not taking the chances. I'd like to have everything prepared. Um, you know, not at the last minute. Well, that's really weird. Oh, sorry, my PayPal keeps going down, guys. So two other people donated to my PayPal. Thank you. It's gonna go towards gas money going to Utah in 2 weeks. That drive's gonna suck. I didn't realize, like, when I talked to the guy over the phone that owns the shop, I was like, oh yeah, it's only 6 hours away from where I'm at. Yeah, it was about 3 hours off on that. So it's actually 9 hours away. Oh, and then his shop and the campground where I would be staying at is 20 minutes away from Moab. So he said it's away from big cities and so on forth. So that is definitely a plus right there too, because my whole goal is to stay away from cities. Um, so yeah, so it's 9 hours. Well, it was like 8 hours and 49 minutes. So we'll just round it off and say 9 hours. So it's a 9 hour drive that I have to do. And doing that drive, doing any long distance drive in just a lifted Jeep, period, takes a little bit longer. So we're going to go with 10 or 11 hours. Plus stopping, using the restroom. So yeah, I'm going to try to do it in one day, but I'm also not going to overdo myself. And if I feel like I'm about to like pass out or get tired, I'm definitely going to stop. Um, I'm smart when it comes to driving long distance, just driving period. But I know when I was traveling and I was towing my trailer, which is definitely a difference when I'm towing my trailer. I would never drive more than 5 hours. So 5 hours was my max limit on driving when I'm towing the trailer. And it does take a lot more out on you towing something where it wouldn't be as bad if I wasn't towing it. So I've been sitting here thinking about, well, those 5 hours that I would drive towing my trailer, was I exhausted afterwards? Like, could I have kept going? Um, and I think that maybe I could keep going. So I don't know. Like I said, I'll just figure it out. Yeah, gnarly, 16 to 18 hours, definitely not going to happen. That's crazy. No, no. Even if I like start getting tired, maybe I can just pull over at a rest stop or something and just take like maybe an hour nap and then just keep going. Oh, little one's tired. Look at her. Yeah, I honestly think I'll be able to do it. As long as I have my music. When I'm driving, my music puts me in my own little state of mind. So it kind of makes the time go quicker listening to my music when I'm driving. Plus, I'll be so excited to get there. And I have another friend actually who travels. He actually happens to be going to St. George, Utah around the same time. Um, well, now he's going to center it around the time that I'm going to Moab. So, since he's going to St. George and he's going to be in this area um, before he goes, we've decided that we'll follow each other to St. George because I have to go through St. George. And so we're just going to follow each other to St. George, which I believe is like 4 hours away from Moab. So, which is kind of like the halfway point to getting to Moab from where I'm at. So that'll help a little bit. I mean, I don't know how much because he's not going to be in my vehicle. He'll be in his own vehicle. um, so we will, I'll follow, or he'll follow me, either or to St. George, and then he's going to stay in St. George because that's where he's going. And I'll continue on to Moab. So maybe knowing that I have a friend behind me half of the trip might make it go better. I don't know. Figure it out. Oh, Keith. Well, first off, hi Keith. I've been to Antelope Island. Antelope Island's pretty awesome. I've been there. When I went to Antelope Island, I was actually, was that? Yeah, because wait, Antelope Island's right there. Yeah, it's on Salt Lake, Great Salt Lake. Sorry. Um, when I started traveling full force, I went up through northern Utah and stopped at the Great Salt Lake so I could see that because I had never seen it. And we went to the Spiral Jetty the day before we were supposed to go to Antelope Island. When I say we, I'm talking about this little munchkin right here. And so I had her on a leash when we went to the Spiral Jetty, which is on the Great Salt Lake. And we were walking, and she stepped in black tar on the beach at the Great Salt Lake. And so this little one's feet, all four paws, were covered in freaking tar, black tar. And so that was not a fun time. There's a video on that also. So if you look at my videos and go to the Spiral Jetty video, you'll see her little paw. One of them was really, really bad, like very bad. And so anything that ever happens to my dog, I get very upset and I start crying, and it just really upsets me because I don't like to see her hurt or injured in any kind of way. So it breaks my heart. And so when that all happened, I was freaking out because it was thick black tar, and tried to take her to a groomer and they couldn't get the tar off of her, and then I tried to take her to PetSmart and they couldn't do it, and then I took her to a vet and they couldn't do it. And so I posted on my social media, how do you get black tar off your baby's feet? And so between peanut butter, olive oil, and Dawn dish detergent, all three of them, for hours. I was up all night long doing this, rubbing all three of those things into her paws. I finally was able to get the tar off of all of her paws. So then the next day we went to Antelope Island, which was a much better trip than Salt Lake. But Antelope Island was pretty cool. It's very pretty. Very pretty. I didn't see any antelopes though. No antelopes. So I'm pretty stoked too, because another thing is I've never been to Colorado, and Moab, Utah is going to be not too far away from Colorado. So I plan on making some trips over to Colorado to hike and off-road over there if I get the job in Moab. And then I can just mark Colorado off my map, my list. Yeah, Dave, that was rough. The black tar incident. Very rough. I didn't expect there to be black tar on the beach. Like, it was crazy. Gnarly Crossing, Texas. That's a whole day right there. Whole day of driving. My aunt lives in Houston, Texas. Or Spring, Texas, right outside of Houston. So yeah, I've driven through Texas a couple of times. It's definitely an all-day trip. Texas is like their whole country down there when it comes to driving. You know, people say they drive across the states. Yeah, they could say that when they're talking about driving across Texas. It's a big drive, long drive. Yeah, Desert Deb, I'm excited to see Colorado. Colorado's been up there pretty high on my list because of the mountains. I'm obsessed with mountains. Um, so I've always wanted to go to Colorado and climb some of those mountains. Yes, climb them with my feet, not my Jeep. Well, maybe both, but I've always wanted to hike some of those mountains. So, but with my trailer and all that, there's some crazy mountains. They have some high mountains out there, so it wasn't on my destination to go to Colorado with my trailer. I even said that I would tent camp to go out there. I don't foresee myself towing this big trailer up some of those high mountains. And are you talking about flying out to Moab? If you're talking about flying out to Moab, it might be cheaper to fly out to Moab, but I like to drive and I like taking road trips. And then also, since this is a job at an off-road shop, I thought it would be awesome to take my Jeep out there so they can actually see my Jeep. And then I might be able to go hit a trail with them while I'm out there, which would be awesome. I'm not going to have too much time while I'm out there, though, considering it's a long drive and I only have 4 days off that week to go out there. From 4 days off job that I'm working at here at the resort that I'm at right now. So I took an extra day. They were nice enough to give me a day off. So So yeah, that's why I want to drive and take my Jeep there. But yeah, the job isn't 100%. It's 100% on their part. I mean, maybe after meeting me, they might change their mind. I don't know. Doubt it. um, so I think they're just basically waiting to see what I have to say. So I'll definitely make up my mind when I get there and meet them and see the place. I think you guys can kind of tell I've almost really just made up my mind almost. But um I think the biggest thing is I'm gonna have to wait to see like what he discussed with the paying part and everything sounds pretty good, but I don't know how many hours or how many days they want me to work. So that's something we have to talk about because I have to make sure that I can still pay my little bit of bills that I have, meaning my Jeep. That, that's the only expensive thing that I have because I still make payments on the Jeep. uh, so I just have to make sure that I'm still able to pay the little bit of bills that I have and support myself off the job. Oh, the coyotes are singing, guys. That's why little one's barking. Let's see if I can catch them. Hold on. Stay. Okay. I'm gonna take you guys to the door so you guys can hear the coyotes. Hold on. Do you guys hear them? Do you hear the coyotes? Okay. I had to share that with you guys because I get so excited at nighttime when the coyotes start up and they start singing. They call it singing. Like it's my favorite part of the whole entire night is when those coyotes start. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me get this back up. So did you guys hear them singing? Isn't that awesome? I love it. Hold on, I gotta straighten this back up, guys. Sorry. Yeah. So that's my favorite time of the night. I get so excited when I hear the coyotes. And then when there's like, hold on, it's crooked. It's crooked. Hold on. Sorry. Hold on, I'm trying to straighten this up, guys. Sorry. Little one, come back over here so you don't knock the camera down. So yeah, sometimes there's like packs of the coyotes, and when the packs all get together, it gets really, really loud. Like it almost sounds like people are out there yelling. So it's I get excited when I hear the coyotes singing. Sorry. All right, let me see what I missed on the chat. Tim, I'm sure I could do a virtual interview with them guys, but honestly, it's a road trip. I'm excited to go on the road trip. So, yeah, and I'd much rather just go and see the place face to face and meet these people face to face, you know. So, um, and then my trailer is not paid off, no. So I still make payments on the trailer, but my trailer payments are so cheap, like extremely cheap. Like it's very cheap, my trailer payments. I put a nice little deposit down and everything when I got the trailer. My Jeep is the expensive part. I still make payments on that Jeep. And then my insurance is stupid. So stupid. I have a perfect driving record. No tickets, no DUI, no speeding tickets, no parking tickets, no nothing. Perfect driving record. And my insurance is stupid. So that's the biggest bill. But yeah, my trailer, it doesn't cost that much for my trailer. And like I said, I plan on selling the trailer hopefully by the end of this year. Away, because I had her in my hand. Or no, I had the camera in my hands. Oh, Anna, did you hear them? They literally sound like just, I don't know, it's crazy. I literally call it singing. So, you know, Gnarly, I think it might have something to do with the state of Nevada because it's just crazy. It really is. Especially when I have a perfect driving record. There's no excuse for it. Uh-oh. My internet on my laptop is going out. So I have a second. Hey, enough. No. Those coyote, you don't want to play with those coyotes, little one. You don't want to play with them. No. Little one's going crazy over the coyotes, guys. Uh-oh, what did I do here? I did something. Alright, I have to restart my laptop, guys, so because I am going to have to read the chat directly from my phone. So if you guys see me like up this close looking, it's because the words are like this. Yeah. It's all part of Catherine, yeah, so the whole thing though is my plates are Nevada. And I don't have an actual physical address in Utah. So I have to have like an actual physical address somewhere to be able to change my plates. And then also I have to make sure that I get mailed to that address to show proof or whatever. I'm still trying to figure that all out because obviously my birthday is in June, and when June comes around, I'm going to have to get my registration renewed on my Jeep. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do that, actually. I know places like South Dakota, they have like the mailbox thing that you can do for travelers and all that. But you have to physically go there. Tasha, come here. You have to physically go there and sign up and do that. And then you can get your vehicle registered in South Dakota, because they have a mailbox address for travelers there. So I'm trying to figure out how, because obviously I can't just do it online again because I don't live at the address in Nevada anymore. They won't be able to mail me my registration. So yeah, that's my dilemma. But I have a few months to figure that out. I have like 5 months to figure that out. Tasha. Okay, trying to see the chats. I'm restarting my computer so I can see the chats that way. It's all part of being in the middle of nowhere with horrible service. Woo. Yeah, every 6 months when I have to renew my insurance on my Jeep, trust me, I search and search and search for new insurance to try to find cheaper insurance, and they're all about the same for me, which is just absolutely crazy. I don't get it. I honestly don't get it. And sometimes my insurance will even go up a little bit, which baffles me. Um, for somebody that has a perfect driving record, and I know when you get older too, things change. So, hold on, guys. I have to sign in from my phone, from my laptop. Okay. Sorry. I have it set up like I have to confirm to get onto my laptop. I have to confirm it from my phone. Let's try to figure this out. See if this works. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so gnarly. South Dakota do it. It really is. So then another thing that I had to put into consideration is my Jeep. There's a lot of stuff on my Jeep that's not legal in other states. Like I have no fenders on my Jeep. That's illegal in a lot of states, probably the majority of the states. Taja, come here. In Nevada, it's fine to not have the fenders on there. And honestly, I don't like the way Jeeps look with the fender. Well, I don't like the way my Jeep would look with fenders. I like the way it looks without them. So that would be something I'd have to consider too. That when that time comes that I have to re-register my Jeep in another state, I'm gonna have to look up the laws on everything that's on my Jeep and make sure that that's gonna abide by those states. So I don't get my first ticket of anything. Tim, I'm with Esurance. And Esurance has seen, I just renewed my insurance with them like 3 months ago, and it was the best deal. I mean, I've been with Esurance for a couple years now, but when it came time to me to have to renew my insurance, I looked around, and Esurance was still the best. Let me go close my door because it's cold outside. Little one. Little one. You guys talk to her again while I was gone? Yeah, to get fenders on my Jeep, I mean, they're like a couple $100. But that's not, it's not about spending the money to get the fenders on my Jeep. It's like, I like the way it looks. I've done a lot to that Jeep to make it look the way that it looks and to make it the way that I want to make it. And having the no fenders on there or the fender deletes or whatever, I like the way that looks. I think she would look strange with actual fenders on her. So I don't know. All right, Tim. If I'm still on, I don't know. Actually, I've been going for 2 hours now, so I'm not ready to stop talking to you guys. So maybe I'll still be on. I don't know. I am getting a little bit hungry though. I have to. I guess I can reheat up my food while I'm talking to you guys still. Um, I I made spaghetti last night for dinner, and when I was in Pennsylvania before I came here, one of the states that I traveled through, I stopped in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, which is Amish community. It's I think one of the biggest Amish communities in the United States. And I've always been fascinated with the Amish. I think there's a video I did. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure there is. Um, so yeah, so I picked up a bunch of Amish pasta while I was there. One of the Amish pastas was a tomato basil pasta. So last night I finally used it and made some spaghetti last night with ground turkey though, not beef. I do eat red meat, but I kind of like my spaghetti with ground turkey for some reason. So yeah, so I have leftovers obviously, and that's what I'm probably gonna eat for dinner tonight is my leftover. So I might just heat that up while I'm still talking to you guys. Because I am a little hungry. Dave, are you leaving too? Bye, Dave. I'm going to get up in a minute, Tim, and go reheat my spaghetti up. And then while I'm eating my spaghetti, you'll just watch her just stare at me the whole time, waiting for me to give her food. Oh, yeah. So I'll go ahead and say this again, too, for the new ones that are here. I didn't hear this earlier. Starting a Patreon account also. I'll be starting the Patreon. I already have it halfway done, and I'll finish it up tonight after I get finished with the live stream and everything. And then, so tomorrow, my Patreon account will be launched, and I'll put a link up in my YouTube channel and everything on the main page of my Patreon account. For the ones that don't know what Patreon is, it's where I'll go and post some separate videos and everything. I'm gonna post pictures on there also, but obviously I don't post pictures on here, and I take a lot of pictures of my adventures, and I actually get a little disappointed that I can't share my pictures on the YouTube because I really enjoy taking pictures, like really enjoy that too. So I'm gonna post all my pictures I take on there also of all my adventures and everything. Patreon, you do have to pay a monthly subscription, but there's gonna be, cheap, like $5 a month or $10 a month or to watch the videos. But basically, the reason why I'm starting the Patreon is because I did have a lot of fellow YouTubers tell me I should start a Patreon because I guess they all have one too. Um, But it's going to help me with my goal of being able to do what I want to do, and that's full-time travel and not have to work these seasonal jobs. That takes up majority of my time and takes away the time for me to go out and be explore and do all my adventures and all the stuff that I really want to do. Like, I honestly, if it was up to me, I would want to go explore and hike and off-road at least 6 days a week. I need 1 day for rest. But that's what I'm passionate about, and that's what makes me happy. And I'm all about trying to make myself happy again. So, um, so having the Patreon account is going to help me be able to get closer to what my dream is and my goal by doing that. And when I say the Patreon account, and yes, you have to pay the monthly subscription, it's going to be basically what I'm doing here on YouTube. So it's not going to be like OnlyFans or anything like that, because that's just not my style. So it's going to be video footage that you're not going to get on YouTube. And it's going to be doing a couple more live videos on that channel. And behind the scenes of me doing my videos, so you guys can laugh at me on my behind the scenes stuff. And then talking more about just my personal life and about me. But I am going to keep up with my YouTube. So I'm still going to continue posting my videos, other videos of my adventures on YouTube. And I'm still going to go live once a week so I can keep in touch with everybody. But the Patreon is just basically going to be another way for everyone to help support what I want to do, and give me more time to put out more videos and go explore and be with this one a lot more. So that's why I'm doing the Patreon. And then also with the tiers, I'm actually going to be giving out merchandise. Yes, merchandise. So that's pretty excited. I'll be so excited for people to have a hat or a shirt or a coffee mug with my logo on it, just to know that you guys have one. So that'll be exciting. So yeah, so that'll be up and running tomorrow, which pretty excited about that. And the first video, that's what was taking me so long. So the first video that I'll have up on my Patreon, it actually is going to just describe what my Patreon is going to be. It's just a little introduction of me talking. I also show the outside of my trailer and my Jeep, so you guys get to see like the outside setup that I have going on. And then you can see a video on my Jeep that I just did. And so yeah, so that's going to be the first video. Oh, Desert Deb, yeah. Isn't it cute? It's like a Jeep like mine. A white Jeep with big tires. I swear Jeep should be my sponsor. I live and breathe that Jeep out there. Yeah, I'm going to put a link up. So, like I said, I just got to finish getting it all together. And I'm going to dedicate myself doing that tonight. So it should be up and running sometime in the middle of the night, or tomorrow for sure. It'll be launched, the Patreon. And then I'll post a link of it on my YouTube and on my Instagram and stuff like that. So, but each tier, like one of the tiers, there's 3 tiers that you can pay a certain amount for a monthly subscription. So one of the tiers, you're gonna get probably a free sticker with my logo on it. And my logo's pretty awesome if you guys, it should be, nope. Oh, so it's the logo that's in the beginning of all my videos with the peace sign and the compass and the Jeep and the hiking stick figure and the mountains and the trees. And yeah, I got a lot going on in my logo. It's pretty awesome. So you guys will get a free sticker, and then a free shirt or a coffee mug. And then you guys get to have one of my logos. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to start my Patreon. Make us some gas money. It is a step in the right direction, yeah. Definitely, it's definitely why I'm doing it. To help me be able. Oh yeah, the like button down there, guys. If you guys could just click that like button if you haven't already. Um, I guess that makes a difference. So if you haven't clicked that like button, please click it. I wonder if I can pull. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry. Try pulling this up again. Oh, somebody just sent me $50. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gas money. Thank you for that. Sorry, my PayPal was down for a minute. Because I was having problems with the internet. So now I can see my PayPal now. I just pulled it up. That definitely helps with some gas money. I wonder how much gas is in Utah. I have to look that up. If I remember it correctly, I think it was definitely cheaper. Gas definitely was getting cheaper the more I started going away from the West Coast. Anna, yeah, so I need to get those watch time hours still. That's what I'm still trying to work on is those watch time hours. Thank you, Odie Slim. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, so my watch time hours, I have to get those. I'm still working on those. I have 5 months to get those 4,000 watch time hours. So like I said, if everybody could just watch my videos, let them just play in the background or something, I just definitely need those watch time hours. Positive thing though is my Slab City video that I just posted from my trip out to Slab City. The video that was 27 minutes long of Slab City, I got over 1,000 views of that video. I'm over 1,000 views. It hasn't even been a week that that video has been up. It's been less than a week that video has been up. And I've gotten over 1,000 views on that Slab City video. That's crazy. So it's made my watch time hours definitely go up a nice little amount, but I still have to get those watch time hours. Right, Anna? So my video I had that had the longest views before that, I posted a video, this is like earlier on in my videos, and it's called Jeep Wrangler Towing a Travel Trailer. Well, there's a big, huge, people with Jeeps are always looking for travel trailers to tow, so that's a big thing that people search for. So that video got over 1,000 views, but that took a couple of months for that video to get over 1,000 views. And then this Slab City video, literally it's only been up for like, it's definitely been less than a week, because it wasn't up last week that I talked to you guys. So it's only been up for a few days, that Slab City video. And yeah, it's already over 1,000 views. That's crazy. But a lot of people, so like a lot of their videos, some people make of Slab City, I don't know, they don't really show the good parts of it and stuff, you know. So I think I did a good job of doing the good parts of Slab City, and maybe that's what people liked. Well, thank you guys for the ones that said it was an awesome video. A 27-minute long video is definitely one of the, I think that is the longest video I've out. So it took me a long time to put that video together. And then there were so many parts that just the wind played a big, huge thing. A lot of the videos, the wind was just really bad. So I was trying to figure out how to put the videos together with the wind in the background and stuff. Just like that, my last video I put out of Bombay Beach, the one that's right outside of Slab City. That whole entire video, because I was on the beach, the ocean and stuff, that whole entire video was nothing but wind. There were so many parts that I talked and was talking and talking and talking, and you could not hear me talking. It was just all wind. So it kind of sucked that for that whole video I just really had to play music over everything. At the very beginning of the video, I was able to talk. You could hear me talking in that part, but once I got on that beach, yeah, you couldn't hear me at all. But, I mean, that whole entire video was basically just so you guys could see all the art and all the art structures and everything on the beach, so it's still good that you guys got to see that. And for the ones that did watch, that are on this channel right now, that watched the Slab City video, what did you guys think of that guy, Peter? He was freaking awesome, huh? Like, he was like a ball of energy. Yeah, I definitely, once I sell this, once I start traveling full time and everything, I definitely am going to go back to Slab City. I'd love to stay like a month out there and just experience it for like a whole month. And my buddy Kaz that lives out there, I'm sure I could probably stay somewhere close to his property. Um, I love my buddy Kaz. He's really awesome. So I definitely would love to go back out there for like just a month and then get tons of video footage. But it's an awesome place. Yeah, that's another thing. A lot of the other videos that you see on Slab City, it's just people driving through. That's it. Just driving through. Kind of gets boring to watch that. 27-minute long video was pretty long though. Little one, you've just had a rough day, huh? You just had a rough day. You just tired? So yeah, so I'm pretty proud of my Slab City video. That's crazy though, over 1,000 views. And like, when did I release that video? Today's Wednesday. I think it was Saturday or Sunday is when I released the Slab City video. I think it was Saturday. This past Saturday. So that's, yeah, within 4 days, I got over 1,000 views. It's pretty good. Keith, I have not made it to Burning Man yet. Okay, 5 days ago, so. Thanks for looking that up, Gnarly. No, I haven't made it to Burning Man yet. It's definitely on a list of places that I want to go see and experience. That would be pretty awesome, going to Burning Man. I watched lots of videos of those. What I'm going to replace the trailer with, a Teardrop camper. It's going to be very small, very tiny. A Teardrop camper basically is a bed, and the inside of a camper, and a place for like shelves or whatever, and a place for like my TV. And then I'm going to get the one where it opens up in the back and the kitchen is in the back of it. You can find like, hey, you can find like a Teardrop camper, like the kind that I want. They have great deals. People are selling them constantly. And I'm always looking too. But you can get a Teardrop camper a nice one, especially the ones that I'm looking at for like $6,000, $7,000, which isn't bad at all. So yeah, it's definitely going to be a change, but I'm going to be traveling full time permanently, and I have no problem being in something like that. I'm going to actually get like one of those outdoor stand-up tents with the screened so actually the canopies with the screened porch enclosed, and I can have it like um, in front of my camper, so it would be like having a little home on the outside of my little teardrop. Oh, is Anna going to sleep? Oh, that's right, it's like really late for you, Anna. Good night, Anna. Hi. Good night. Yeah, the teardrop camper is going to be so much better. That's what I originally wanted, but I knew I was going to have to pick up jobs on the way and everything. Um, I knew I was just going to have to work and pick up jobs. So I needed something that was classified RV, meaning having a bathroom in it and so on and forth, to be able to find jobs a lot easier. A lot of places that have travelers, they require you to have RVs, something that's classified as an RV, and a teardrop camper isn't classified as an RV. So that's why I got the travel trailer that I have. But yes, originally I wanted either a rooftop tent for my Jeep or the teardrop camper. I don't really want the rooftop tent anymore, so that would just be a pain having to put that up and down all the time. When I want to go to the store, I have to put the rooftop tent down. When I want to go hit a trail, I have to put the rooftop tent down. When I get back, I got to put it back up. So yeah, I just want a teardrop camper. Everyone say hi to little one again. Say hi, little one. Look at her ears. She has like the biggest ears for her little small face. Biggest ears for smallest face. And she looks so cute after her little haircut. Her little haircut and her nails. Oh my god, her nails really needed to be cut. Odie, I believe Anna is in Denmark. I think that's where it is. Denmark. Yeah, having a little teardrop camper is gonna be great. It's gonna be like I'm not even towing anything back there. Oh, there's 23 people watching. 23 people watching. Everybody say hi so I know who all's watching. For all the ones that are just now coming on and haven't heard what the great news was, after my live stream is over with, you have to go back, watch the beginning of the video, and you will find out what my good news was. There was 2 good news. 3, actually, because I have my friend coming in town this weekend. But 2 things were good news. So that's probably that's what I'm thinking about, is the screen in like gazebo thing or whatever. So then when I have the teardrop, it's going to be so much, obviously when I get the teardrop, it's going to be when I'm not having to work these seasonal jobs anymore, and I'm able to just travel more. So I'm obviously going to be not staying in places for months and months and months, you know. So I'll be going, we'll say, to Colorado, and I'll be there probably 3 weeks, and then I'll go on to the next place. And I obviously, everywhere that I want to go, um, when I'm traveling, I want to stay there at least a couple weeks in each place so I can actually have time to enjoy the place and off road and hike in all these places. So that's though I won't be staying there for months like I just did here, I will definitely be there for like a couple weeks in each place. And then it's going to give me a quicker time to be able to get to all these states that I haven't been to. Kevin, I know that you're looking at looking at RVs. Oh, but you don't have a truck to tow this. I was gonna say you could just buy my travel trailer. And then this one's gonna be happy, or she might get irritated that she gets to be with Mama even more, because Mama wouldn't be working a summer or winter seasonal job and be away from her for like 4 or 5 days a week. She will have no choice but to be with me 24/7 because I won't leave her in the Teardrop camper by herself without me. I'm watching her on the camera. It's so cute. On my laptop, I mean. Hi, Gandalf. Oh, I'm glad you were watching. So you know what the news is then, right? See, Ohio is another. Wait a minute. Let me see. Yeah, Ohio. That's another state I haven't been through yet. Yeah, so far I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So far I have 19 states marked off of my map. I have a lot more to go. I'm not even halfway there. She has some big ears. She has big ears. Big ears and big eyes for the tiny little face and her tiny little nose. Odie, I have been to Pennsylvania and I've already spent time in Pennsylvania. Um, so that's one of the states that I have marked off. I haven't been to West Virginia, and I have Maryland marked off too because I went to Maryland for the Jeep event. So I haven't been to West Virginia yet. Not gonna lie to you guys, I'm a little obsessed with the West Coast. The scenery over here on the West Coast is it's definitely different than the East Coast. And I'm from the East Coast. But it's like the mountains and the scenery are breathtaking. And yes, there's definitely some breathtaking spots in the East Coast too, but I'm obsessed with this West Coast scenery. So that's why I decided to stay over here summer. Plus I can't deal with that humidity over there. Oh, and here's another goal of mine that I want to do also combined in my travels is I would like to do some back through hiking like the John Muir Trail. It takes like 2 weeks to hike it. That's on my bucket list to go do also. So basically just go hike and walk for 2 weeks and live in the wilderness for 2 weeks in a tent. So doing stuff like that, I have so much on my bucket list. I'm not getting any younger. I just got another donation. Thank you. $20. Thank you. Thank you for donating to us. Tell my mama to go get me some TREATSs with that. Everyone watch her for a minute. No, no. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Okay. Another spam thing. Is it cold here? Is that what you're talking about? So it's actually started warming up here like during the day. So uh like it's been in the 60s here, which has been very nice during the day. But then good old nighttime comes and we're still dealing with 30 something degree weather here, which is not my cup of tea. But the weather is definitely getting a lot nicer here during the day, which is great. What kind of TREATSs are her favorite? They're those little her are Hold on. We'll go ahead and give her another one. She loves these things. These are her favorite. I've given her tons of treats. Look, she almost matches the dog on there. But she's had all kinds of different treats. But these are definitely her favorite. And it's good for her because they're really small and they're chewy. So they have it's better on her teeth. Because she is an old lady and she has very tiny teeth. So these things right here are perfect for her. And this is my favorite one out of all the treats. There's a heart one. So they come in heart shape. Little paw prints. And then a little bone. How cute is that? And I feel like I'm just torturing her right now by doing this and not giving it to her. So here you go. So yeah, those are her favorite ones. And they're great for her. Here you go. Now I have to go put them away. Yeah, she loves those little snackies. Desert Deb, it does stay warm. So I do have, there is a heater on this trailer. So it has a thermostat and everything for the heater. It has an air conditioner on top, and then an air conditioner unit on top. And then there's a heater with the thermostat and everything. But the heater takes up a lot of the propane, obviously. So I actually don't use the heater in my actual trailer. Somebody sent me, because I have an Amazon wish list also, somebody actually sent me a heater that I plug in, a portable heater, and it plugs in and it works amazingly, and it saves me on the propane. So I had the heater on my Amazon wish list and somebody sent it to me, which I definitely use the heater every single day. So, and like I said, it saves money on my propane. So, and this little heater heats up. Like, I had to turn it off every once in a while because it heats it up so good. And it has a remote control. That's what this remote control's for. So I don't even have to get up out of bed when I'm laying down to turn the heater on or turn it off or turn it down. And I can control it by temperature settings and stuff too, so it doesn't get too hot for her when I'm at work or something. Yeah, Kevin, she's getting a lot more better with the camera. Odie, my Amazon wish list is, I'm pretty sure I have it on my, hold on 1 second. Let me go to my main page. Hold on, little one. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, so on my main page on YouTube, on my main channel page, when you go to the top under the about under the about section, the link to my Amazon wish list is under the about section with my other links. And then the way it works is if somebody wants to get me something off my Amazon wish list, they just click on it, and I have it automatically set up where it will be delivered straight to me, to my address of where I'm at the time. Can I help you? Can I help you? Yeah, Catherine, that whole entire area is amazing. It's amazing to see the artists, what they've done out there. There's some great artists that pass through there or live there. Like the whole entire area is just full of artwork everywhere that you go. It's crazy and absolutely beautiful. And then that Salvation Mountain, like I'm not religious or anything, but just to see what that guy did, um, and what he built out there and all the art around it and everything was absolute. It's always absolutely stunning to see that. See, little one, everybody loves you. They all love you. You can't. All you can see is her ears right now, right? You can just see her little ears. Yeah, you guys should have seen me trying to edit those videos from Slab City. Because I just had so much video footage. Like, I was just videoing everything, everything, everything. And then, like I said, the wind was not working with me at all. So, a lot of those videos, it was just the wind just going crazy. Um, so it took me a while to get those videos edited, to go through all the video footage that I got. All right, guys. So I'm going to call it a night in a minute. Oh, see, perfect timing. I just got a notification that my battery on my phone has 15% left. And my stomach probably has about 15% left too because I'm hungry. So I'm going to heat up some of my extra, my leftover spaghetti with my Amish pasta. Um, so yeah. So I'll go live again next Wednesday, of course. I'm probably going to do it at 5 o'clock again and maybe just go a couple hours again with you guys. That way, the people that live in different time zones, I don't want you guys staying up to like 10 o'clock at night trying to watch my videos. So I'm going to just go a little early again. Normally, I was doing live at 6 o'clock, but I went 5 o'clock today. And plus, I enjoy talking to all you guys. I mean, it's just me and her in our trailer, and she doesn't do a lot of talking to me. She does a lot of growling, but she doesn't do a lot of talking. So it's nice to actually have people to talk to. It's actually nice. Um, so yeah, so next week, when I go live, that'll be right before I'm going to Moab, because I'll be leaving next Sunday to go to Moab. And like I said, I don't know. I'm definitely not going to be able to go live that Wednesday, the following Wednesday in 2 weeks, because I'll be driving back. So I think what I might do is it depend. I don't even know how the service is where I'm going, like the phone service and the internet. So if there's good internet that week, and I'm talking about the week of the 23rd, not next week, the following week, that's when I'll be in Moab. So if there's actually good phone service, or internet or whatever there, then I might just go live that Tuesday instead and go live from the shop there. So that would be pretty cool. And that way I don't get a miss talking to you guys 1 week. So Larry was talking about getting a teardrop camper last summer. Don't know what happened to that out here. Catherine, I'm trying to get Larry to buy my travel trailer. at the end of the year when I go to sell it. But I don't know if his vehicle will tow it. But it's a light trailer, so it might. I don't know. So yeah, and I will make Larry cheer up when I see him in a couple of days too. I'm gonna make him laugh and make him cheer up. Maybe I'll make a video of that. So everyone say goodbye and good night. Say goodbye and good night. So we'll see you guys next week. And yeah. So thank you guys. And as always, good talking to all of you. Oh, Desert Deb, yeah. Well, talk to me about that. You've seen the inside of my trailer. It's nice. It's brand new. I've only had it for 7 months. It's a 2021. I was the first owner. So yeah, we'll talk about that when that time comes, Desert Deb. All right. Good night, everyone. See you guys next week.